Groundwater levels in the eastern Snake River Aquifer have been declining for 50 years, and that is starting to create all kinds of problems. Local News 8's Natalie Schaefer spoke to some people today who are trying to solve the problems. Do they have a way to fix it?
They do, Carol, but it's complicated. It's almost like a puzzle. All of the pieces have to fit.
So the main tool that's being used to reverse the decline is to replace what used to be this incidental recharge from irrigation practices to what we call managed recharge, actually purposely taking water from the surface system and putting into the aquifer.
But that's not as easy as it sounds due to all of the restrictions.
Physical restrictions, water rights restrictions, legal restrictions, you know, upper valley versus lower valley. There's a lot of things that have to fall into place to put water in the ground, including just plain old geology. You've got to have the right type of geologic setting to effectively get water into the ground.
Not to mention you have to have water supply.
Transition from a good snowpack to dry, immediate weather has caused us a little trouble in our efforts to allow managed recharge.
The water recharge program is going, but it's going to take some time because of all of those challenges.
It's something that absolutely has to be done because the consequences of not doing it are pretty dire.
Lack of water will severely hurt agriculture, one of the driving forces of the state's economy.
Idaho is becoming one of the top agricultural states in the country now, especially with dairy, and shutting down a bunch of groundwater pumping isn't going to help that. But other entities have water rights, like Idaho Power has water rights to generate electric, so we got to balance that. Getting the aquifer recharged is a big part of stabilizing water supply and making things more certain, but getting there is tough.
Rob Van Kirk says less water seeping into the aquifer is because of more efficient irrigation, but says no one is really to blame. In the studio, I'm Natalie Schaefer.
All right, thank you, Natalie. Again, the weather right now is making it a little difficult to go through with the water recharge program because we need more water to be in the water supply.